Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we are cutting right through the noise surrounding this massive wave of automation. For decades now, tech shifts have basically rewritten the rules of our world. But this rapid rise of AI, it brings up a very specific, almost existential question for us all. How is this going to impact your career, your livelihood, and your future?
Which naturally brings us to the absolutely massive question that literally everyone is asking right now. Will AI replace us? Seriously, are these algorithms we're so busy building just going to make human labor completely obsolete? Well, let's unpack the real story here, because I promise you it's way more complex and, honestly, way more transformative than those crazy alarmist headlines would have you believe.
So let's start with Section 1, a history of disruption and humanity's track record.
Look, we've actually been here before. From the Industrial Revolution back in the 1800s, which essentially replaced human muscle, all the way to the calculation-heavy computer age of the 1900s, humanity adapted. The horse and buggy eventually gave way to the automobile. And sure, the blacksmith industry vanished practically overnight, but think about it. The demand for mechanics absolutely skyrocketed. So old jobs faded out, but entirely new ecosystems just bloomed in their place.
Moving on to Section 2, crossing the Jagged Frontier, and why this time is fundamentally different.
Here is where things take a huge turn. The absolutely crucial point to understand is that while those past revolutions automated muscle and took over repetitive, physical grunts, AI automates the mind. It is actively taking on cognitive labor, stuff like creativity, complex problem-solving, and real decision-making. We have literally gone from machines lifting heavy boxes to machines lifting heavy thoughts. Wild, right?
And this creates what researchers are calling the Jagged Frontier. It's fascinating. On one side of this frontier, AI can perform these incredibly complex, high-level tasks that used to strictly define elite human expertise. It can draft a dense, flawless legal brief in seconds or nail a complex medical diagnosis. But on the other side, it completely, utterly struggles with nuanced human interaction. Sure, it'll draft that brief perfectly, but it cannot even begin to understand the profound emotional weight of a client's plea or feel genuine heartbreak. It's a frontier full of these really sharp, unpredictable edges.
Which leads us to Section 3, the middle-class trap, and the unseen impact of all this.
See, this particular disruption isn't just targeting the factory floor like in the past. It is actively hollowing out the high-paid, cognitive middle class. We're talking about lawyers, accountants, coders, even doctors. Roles that everyone pretty much considered bulletproof, right? Well, because AI can instantly crunch decades of case law or cross-reference millions of medical records with unmatched accuracy, these roles are being rapidly augmented and honestly, in some cases, outright replaced.
But the big takeaway here isn't just the fear of job loss. It's about the fundamental erosion of the very structure of our professional lives. You know that nice, linear career ladder you always imagined climbing? Yeah, it's kind of shattering. It is no longer a matter of if your job will change, but exactly how and when it's going to happen.
Let's jump right into Section 4, the human premium, the new value proposition.
Okay, don't panic, because there is a massive silver lining here. In a world that's getting completely saturated with AI-generated content and automated services, we are arriving at a brand new gold standard. It's called the human premium. This is all about authenticity, empathy, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, genuine connection. Basically, the ability to innovate and understand the unspoken nuances of the human experience. Your actual value in the workplace is shifting from simply doing repetitive tasks to, well, being uniquely human. You're moving from producing the raw output to directing the tools that produce it.
Now for Section 5, the post-labor economy, a glimpse into the future. As we elevate these human skills, it brings us right to the doorstep of a post-labor economy. Now, hold on, that doesn't mean a sci-fi world with zero work. It's really just a transformed economy where the main focus completely shifts away from rote tasks and pivots toward human-centric roles. We're moving away from a system that just worships pure efficiency toward one that actually prioritizes meaning. And navigating this massive shift, it's going to demand some bold new social contracts, things like universal basic income just to ensure stability and dignity while society basically sheds the mundane stuff. So how do we actually thrive in this new environment? Well, it requires a massive pivot. First off, we have to radically reimagine education so it focuses heavily on those uniquely human skills we just talked about. Second, we need to foster human ingenuity at every single turn. Third, we have to fundamentally embrace adaptability because the landscape is literally shifting right beneath our feet. And finally, by redefining our purpose and our value, we can make totally sure that technology continues to serve humanity and not the other way around. Because honestly,
Here's the profound truth that gets totally lost in all the endless chatter about algorithms and software updates. AI isn't just a tool, it's a mirror. It is holding a huge reflection up to society, forcing every single one of us to confront what it truly means to be human in a deeply, deeply automated world.
Ultimately, the choice is ours, right? Do we resist the inevitable, or do we embrace this as an incredible opportunity to shed the mundane? The real question isn't whether you're going to survive this huge AI wave coming at you. The question is, are you going to learn how to surf it? What will your role be in this completely new world? I want you to really think about that. Thanks for joining me today, and we will see you in the next explainer.